My name is Bibek Adhikari. I am an English instructor. In today's class, we are going to solve the reading portion of Unit 18, that is dictionary use. In this section, we shall learn how to look up any kind of words in the dictionary. So let's begin. Alright, in this section, we shall learn about the use of dictionary. Before that, let us define what a dictionary really is. So, what is a dictionary? You must have seen a dictionary, you know. It is a thick, bulky book that you normally find in the libraries, and because of the use of, the availability of many digital devices, dictionary use has been depleting. Nonetheless, you find this book once in a while in your library. Maybe you have used dictionary, maybe you have got one in your home. So let's define it. Dictionary is a reference book that contains words listed in alphabetical order, and that gives information about the words, meanings, forms, pronunciations, etc. Right? So this could be a tentative definition of a dictionary. So it's a reference book, right? So you will find a lot of words listed in alphabetical order. So whenever you're looking up for a word, you need to follow the fixed alphabetical order. And you'll find a lot of information about the word, starting from its meaning, forms, pronunciations, and also you'll find a lot of examples, sometimes illustrations and pictures. So a dictionary can come handy the next time you're looking for a word that you do not know. So let's look, let's look at the sample page of dictionary and let's find out how to use a dictionary in a proper way. So let's say, we are going to look up a page. We are going to find the word cell. And if you go to the C section of your dictionary, and if you go from C to E to L to another L in your dictionary section, you would find the word cell. You'd find the word cell, yes. And then you would find the pronunciation S-E-L, cell, right? So this is what we call the phonetic transcription. What is it called? It is called the phonetic transcription. After that, you would find about the form of the word. What is the form of the word? It is a noun. So a noun is the form of the word. After that, there's a C in here, and C is what we call the countable noun. Since cells can be counted, that is why the capital letter C is used. Now we have a bold letter here which denotes the subject, that is related with the word. So cell is related to biology. Now we have the definition. Cell is the smallest unit from which all living things are made. So this is what we call the meaning of the word. All cells have cell membrane, another meaning, another technical term. That's why it's given in the bold letters. And plant cells also have a cellulose cell wall. A cell also has a nucleus that contains the organism's genetic information, cytoplasm, and very small parts called organelles. One example of cell is the brain cell. So this is shown in italics. This is only the first meaning, right? Now we have another meaning which is shown in number 2. Another meaning of cell is it's a small room where a prisoner is kept. So completely different meaning, you see. There's more to it. We have a third meaning too. And this is related to computing. It's a small square in a pattern of squares on a computer spreadsheet for writing numbers or words. We have yet another meaning that is from the physics and chemistry. A piece of equipment that uses chemicals, heat, or light to produce electricity, for example, electrical cell. Now here's an illustration. This is what we call the illustration. Look at the illustration, right? So this is an animal cell. It contains cell membrane in irregular shape. It has got some chromosome, nucleus, small vacuole, fat droplets called liposomes, and there's glycogen, cytoplasm, and mitochondrion. So these are the different elements of an animal cell, and this is shown in the illustrative portion. So a good dictionary would contain pictures, not many of them, but some. So whenever you're going to buy a dictionary, think about these things. First of all, think if the pronunciation is given or not. Then think about the form of the word. Think about the quality of the word. Think about the different kind of meanings that are given. Think about the example, right? And finally, think about if there is any kind of illustration or not. So when you're going to buy a dictionary, think about these things. All right, let me show you one more example. It's very easy to find words in a dictionary and find the meanings. In fact, it's very easy to remember the meanings. If you're used to looking at dictionaries, which you should be doing now, right? So you would find various ways in which you can memorize the words that are given in the dictionary. Let's say I want to find about the word caterpillar. Now I would go to the caterpillar section starting from C and ending with R. Then I would look at the pronunciation. So this is what we call the phonetic transcription or the pronunciation of the word. This is the form of the word. Again, caterpillars could be counted, so it is a countable noun. The meaning is chiefly related to biology section. So the meaning is this: larva of a butterfly or moth. It has a worm-like body, you can see that in the picture, with 3 pairs of true legs and several pairs of false legs. 3 true legs and several pairs of false legs, right? So you can look at this illustration. You can find the head here, the neck part called thorax, the abdomen section. You'll find simple eyes, not the compound eyes, and you'd find 3 pairs of true legs and 4 pairs of false legs, and here's anus. So this is caterpillar, right? Let me show you one more example. Let us say I want to find 3 words in the dictionary that are cellular, cellulose, and cell wall. Let's say I want to look up these 3 words. First of all, I would go to the C section of the dictionary, right? I would go to this C section of the dictionary. Then I would go to CE section of this dictionary. I would go then to CELL section of the dictionary, and under cell section, since this is what we call the keyword, and under that keyword we would find these 3 different words, right? Then I would find the word cellular. I would look at the pronunciation. It is cellular, so it's cellular, and the stress falls on the first syllable. It's cellular, right? Cellular. The form of the word is adjective. It is an adjective. Cellular. It is related to cell, and the meaning is, since it is related to biology, first meaning is relating to the cells of living things. Another thing is relating to mobile phones. So we say cellular towers, right? Cellular coverage, cellular network. So this is also related to mobile phones. The second word that I was looking for was the word cellulose. The pronunciation is cellulose. It has got 2 syllables, 1 and 2. Alright, stress falls on the first one. So it is cellulose, not cellulose. See the difference? It is cellulose, not cellulose. So what is the correct pronunciation of this word, word C-E-L-L-U-L-O-S-E? It's cellulose, and it is a noun, and it is an uncountable noun. U means uncountable noun. Uncountable noun. That means you cannot actually count the word cellulose. You cannot count like 1 cellulose, 2 cellulose. That would be absurd. The meaning is related to biology once again, and the meaning is a substance that forms the walls of plant cells and plant fibers. It is insoluble in water, and it's used to make plastics, explosives, paper, fabrics, and other products. For more information, go to something called ROFIS, and you can go to this word and find out more meaning about the word cellulose. And the second word I want to look up, third word in fact, is a compound word. It is called cell wall. Cell wall, in fact, these are 2 different words. Cell wall, stress falls like this. So stress goes like this. Look, cell wall, stress falls on the second word. Cell wall. So what is the meaning? First of all, the form, it's a noun. The pronunciation is not given because we already know how to pronounce the word cell. You can go to the cell word, and for wall, you can go to the word wall and find out the pronunciation. The pronunciation is not given. It is a countable noun. You can actually count the cell walls, but you cannot count cellulose. See the difference? It is once again related to biology, and the meaning is a strong layer that surrounds each cell in organisms other than animals, protecting them and giving them shape. In most plants, the cell wall is made of cellulose, and in fungi, it is made of chitin. So this is the meaning, right? You know, in many good dictionaries, you would find a lot of illustrations. You'd find a lot of examples, a lot of keywords, a lot of illustrations, a lot of phrasal verbs, idioms, and stuffs like that. So here's an illustration of something called the plant cell. A picture is given, and there's more word cellar related to the building. The pronunciation is given here. What is the form? Noun, countable, a room under a building below the ground. So that is what we call cellar, right? underground room. But let's focus on this illustration. This is the plant cell. As you can see, it has got a cell wall, cellulose cell or cell wall. After that, there's a cell membrane, about which we just studied. It's got a definite shape, and you can see starch storing materials here. There's a large vehicle. So this is the vehicle, right? We have nucleus here. Inside nucleus there are chromosomes which carry the genetic identities. There's chlorophyll in chloroplast. You can see mitochondrion and cytoplasm, the fluid. Alright, this is just an illustration of a plant cell. Now I guess you can look up any words in the dictionary and find about their meanings. Can't you do that? It's pretty easy. This is the age of mobile phones, tablets and all that. But for now, go and bring your dictionary and try finding words. Let's say you're trying to find the word plant cell. It's a combined word, a compound word. It has got two nouns, plants and cell. So compound noun it is. Go to the P section, then go to the L section, P-L-A-N-T. Try finding the word in alphabetical order. Find the word plant cell, find its pronunciation, find about its form, find out about its form, find if you can see any kind of illustration there. Also check to see if there is, there are some examples. So do that. With this, we have come to the homework section of today's class, and the homework is this one. Consult the latest version of Learner's Dictionary and make a list of information that you find about the word student. So this is your work, Go to the latest version of your Learner's Dictionary and find the word student from there. Alright, and write down all the information that you find. With this, we have come to end of today's class. If you have any questions or suggestions regarding these video series, feel free to write us at learning@deerwalk.edu.nb. Thank you.